Hello, and welcome to another edition of Interviewing the Legends, brought to you by the Publicity Works Agency, devoted to promoting musicians and authors worldwide. Call us today at 941-877-1552 to start your free publicity evaluation. Remember, we shine only when we make you shine. Please welcome the host of Interviewing the Legends, music journalist, author, and entrepreneur, Ray Shasho.
Hello once again, everyone. I'm your host, Ray Shasho. Welcome to another edition of Interviewing the Legends on BBS Radio, brought to you by the Publicity Works Agency. Call us today at 941-877-1552 or email us at publicityworksagency.com. Remember, we shine only when we make you shine. With over 30 years of experience in the music industry, Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes music features blues-inspired horns blended with gritty rock and roll. Their hit songs include I Don't Want to Go Home, Love on the Wrong Side of Town, and The Fever. The group has more than 30 albums and has played thousands of legendary live performances around the globe. Originally formed in 1975, the Jersey Shore musical group led by Southside Johnny started as the house band at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Since then, the band has undergone many changes in band members. In the early years, the group performed alongside Bruce Springsteen and John Bon Jovi, with members later joining Springsteen's E Street Band. With a flourishing career spanning across decades, Southside Johnny and Asbury Jukes continue providing fans with their upbeat Jersey sound and rhythm and blues feel with hits like Having a Party, This Time It's For Real, and Talk to Me. Please welcome singer-songwriter for Southside Johnny and Asbury Jukes and grandfather of the New Jersey sound, Southside Johnny. Hello.
I'm my grandfather. Come on now.
Are you?
I have kids, so I can't be a grandfather as far as I know anyway.
Well, let's see. John Mayall's the godfather of the British blues, so you're the grandfather of the New Jersey sound.
Okay, I guess I'm stuck with that. Huh?
I think you're stuck with that now, yeah. I'm originally from the D.C. area, man, and you guys were big favorites around the city. Oh, man, you guys were playing everywhere all the time. I believe you played, didn't you play the Cellar Door? Probably DAR Constitution Hall?
The Cellar Door, the Bayou.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of the other place we played down there. Now we play a lot in Alexandria at the Birchmere, which is a great place, which is just outside of D.C., and I love that place.
Yeah, I've been to the Birchmere many a times, and you're coming up June 15th at the Birchmere in Alexandria, and also Ram's Head in Annapolis. I was actually a DJ in Annapolis back in the late 70s. I did Top 40 radio. So, yeah, I know all the places you're playing at, man. That was my old stomping grounds.
Those are great places, both the Ram's Head and the Birchmere. We always enjoy going down there. It's a bunch of you slog through, and you're all playing the place different. I always look forward to those two.
Now, you guys have a pretty lengthy tour here. Tomorrow you're going to be at the Belmont, right? At the racetrack.
Right, we're going to be at the racetrack. I think we played a song before, I guess, one of the races. And then we're going to do an hour afterwards. That's Friday. So I don't know. I just go where they tell me, and they say sing, I sing, and they say shut up, and I shut up. I boil it down to just point me in the direction of the stage and tell me where to go. I don't want to deal with any of the details. I've been doing it too long to have to worry about any of that stuff.
I don't blame you. Well, obviously...
all I have to do is try to remember some of the words. If I got like 85% of the words right, successfully.
You also got, the Rochester International Jazz Festival. That's coming up June 22nd. I'm going to post all these dates on all my websites, and it'll be on YouTube, and so everybody can see that. Of course, they can always go to your website as well. But I don't see any Florida dates, man. What's going on with that? Where's the southern dates?
We did Florida earlier in the year.
Okay.
We were down there, and I think we were supposed to go back. We were supposed to have a date in Key West, but the storm had gone through, so we didn't do it, and I guess we owed them a date. But we went earlier, I guess February or something like that. It was great. It was a big time.
Yeah, I'm about an hour south of Tampa. So anytime you come to Tampa, we'll definitely catch a show.
Okay, I think we do have dates in Florida. I mean, that's the rumored anyway, but as I say, I don't pay any attention.
I want to talk to a little bit. Your last album, Soul Time, was incredible, man. Oh, I loved it. A lot of R&B tracks. It was very reminiscent of like 70s soul and R&B. That was a great album, and it got lots of great press.
Yeah, it was written from that perspective, 70s R&B, a little bit later than the 60s stuff that we're kind of known for, although we've had all sorts of different types of music that we've done. I think that I heard some R&B, and I thought that's what I want to do. It was just one of those epiphanies. I was in a liquor store, they played Superfly, at Curtis Mayfield, and I thought, I love that stuff. And so I sat down with my songwriting partner, Jeff Kazia. I said, this is what the direction I want to go for this record. And it was as easy as anything, because we both understood that time. We took it to the band, they added their own things, and they understood it completely too. So it was very easy, very pleasurable experience to make that record. They're not always so easy and so pleasurable.
And you got the voice for it too. I mean, you got the perfect voice for R&B and soul. You know, so
I was thinking of going into opera, but I think they said no.
Soul opera.
No, I'm going to be an Irish tenor, but I'm not Irish, and I'm not a tenor.
Well, I gave that album 5 stars, man, because I was really impressed by it. I love it. I'm a big R&B fan too, growing up in DC and Baltimore, and I used to see all those bands all the time. From time to time, I get a lot of R&B artists. I try. A lot of them have left us, but anytime I can, I get them on the show because I love those guys.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
So, are you guys going to work on anything new?
We are in the process of writing it, but it's been a slow go.
Right.
We're working a lot, and there's been some family stuff. There's a moment when you can write, and there's a moment you have to deal with the rest of life. And eventually we will get it done, and hopefully have it go out now. I would like it to be out next year, but I can't guarantee anything. Being the president of my own record company, I can't guarantee anything.
Well, and any hints of what we might see in the new one? Are we going to get a little bit more R&B in there? Or?
Well, I was thinking about a follow-up to Soul Time, but I never like to box myself in by saying I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because things change.
Right.
And then you take it to the band, and they start to interpret the songs and realize maybe that's a better way to go for some of these songs. So I like to leave it as open as I can to other input and see what pleases me at the moment when we're actually making the music. I don't like to be so high-bound that every note is written down. I want to see what happens in the studio during rehearsals. I want to hear what these guys can bring to it.
Right, exactly. Do you guys, when you record, I mean, are you in a studio, or are you guys doing stuff at home and just kind of sending, MP3s back and forth, that kind of thing?
No, we go into the studio. We got a great studio in Asbury Park. Lakeside Studios. It's fairly new, a few years.
Right.
And we recorded Soul Time there, and it was just a great experience. I recommend the studio at Asbury Park, Lakeside. It's just fantastic equipment and great people.
Yeah, I like the old-fashioned studio myself, I think,
Well, we try to record live. I mean, we might always have the horns and all, but
right.
I sing along with the band in a booth. Sometimes we put the horns on at the same time. And, it's a band. You can play. Let it play. I try not to fine-tune everything, but just find the emotional output from the whole band, and not just me, but everybody.
Now, was Steve Van Sant, was he in the last album that, from On Soul Time? Was he in that?
No, he wasn't. When we played it for him, he said, "Oh, I know what you got to do now." I said, "Steven, the record is finished."
That's funny.
But he liked it. I mean, he just wanted to enhance it. But, so, I mean, I'd love to work with him again, but we're crazy together, so we'll see.
You kind of stuck to your guns all these years and have really not gone off the beaten path. That let the commercial guys rule you, except for one album. Isn't that right?
Well, I signed. I didn't have any ideas. Nile Rodgers was a hot producer.
Right.
Billy Ratcher was the songwriter. We was writing together, and the record company guys said, "Do it." I thought, "Okay, screw it." And I really didn't like the way it came out. But that's you live and learn. It's okay. But you do what you do, and you move on.
Yeah, Trash It Up. Niles Rodgers actually produced it.
That's correct.
Yeah, and he's been around for a while. He's definitely a great musician and producer as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it wasn't the direction I really wanted to go in. But as I say, I didn't have really any. I was kind of lost.
Right.
As far as ideas, and I thought, well, let's somebody else do it for once.
Right. Exactly.
Let's see how it works out. It didn't work out.
Yeah. I had this conversation with Dennis LeCourrier from Dr. John.
A great guy, yeah.
Good guy, very funny. He had, of course, Dr. John was, more or less a rock and roll band, and they went disco, but they had to because they were broke. They had no choice at the time. But they did pretty well. They got away with it.
He's a terrific guy, so I wish him well.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Would you say Hearts of Stone is a masterpiece? One of the masterpiece albums in the band?
That's not for me to say. I mean, you make the records and you let people decide whether they like it or not. I don't look back at my career and say, "Oh, that was great. This is terrible."
Right.
I don't bother with any of that stuff. I mean, you always have to look forward and to see what your next job is, what your next goal, what you should be doing. I try not to look back that much. It's too scary.
Yeah, you really didn't care if you got the hits and that kind of thing, did you? You were just in it for the the enjoyment, I guess, and just loving music.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we all started.
Yeah,
just because we wanted to make music. But we only made our first album. I thought they'd never make another one, so I just said, "Hey, I'm just going to enjoy it." And when we did start making more records, I thought, "Okay, I'm going to do it the way I want." I always had record company people saying, "Do this song, it's a hit." I go home, listen to the song, and go, "They don't even know who I am." That song is so far from anything I believe in. And you just can't give up on the record companies. You just go, "Hey, you're trying to make me a hit. I'm trying to make music."
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm not selling those records for you, but leave me alone.
Yeah. Well, I admire that. I admire that.
Well, it's the only way you can. I mean, you don't have a long career if you go on stage every night and have to sing songs you don't believe in.
Right.
I mean, you drink yourself to death.
Sure. I agree. And you stuck to your guns, like I said, for all these years, and I think that's great. Your cover of "Walk Away, Renee," that was pretty powerful. What made you? Did you have some kind of attachment to that song that you really,
No, I heard it driving up to Poughkeepsie. And I thought, "Oh, I love that song." I guess I heard the left bank version that day, but I of course did the top version too. And I just started seeing it on stage, just kind of drifted in my mind, and Bobby did, and I could tell by his time. He knew the song.
Right.
And he started playing on guitar, and he sang the harmonies, and it really went over well, and so we worked it up and put it on the record. But it was really a spontaneous moment. It was just, I heard it, and I felt like singing it, so I did. I mean, if nobody had come in, I would have done a verse and a chorus and ended came in a little bit, and it went well for very well. It's one of those moments on stage where you just let things happen.
Yeah. Do you still play that? Is that part of
yeah, it's very popular. We do it just about every night.
Right.
It's really a showcase for my saxophone player now, too, John Osborne. He's great.
Yep.
And he gets to do a long solo in it, and I get to relax.
I love your attitude, man. It's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing this all this years if I didn't really enjoy it. There are moments when I think I cannot do this anymore. I don't like it.
Right.
But those are few and far between. And the fact is that when you get on stage, that the 2 hours on stage makes your life worth living.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to leave it behind and retire. I mean, that's why there's so many rockers that are I was just talking about John Mayall. I mean, he's in his 80s. He's still out there touring,
Well, yeah, and I mean, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, that's true. You going to play golf?
It's not like they give you all these other options or anything. You do the best you can, and without Whitmer. I mean, you just don't have anything else.
Right. How about family? Do you have grandkids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No kids?
But that's still friends.
Wow, so that means you're free.
Well, I'm not free. I'm very expensive. No, I like being by myself. I
right.
like living my own little life. I really don't need a whole lot of complications.
Yeah. Before the call, you were talking about Spain, that you just came back from Spain. How long were you in Spain?
I was there. I was in Barcelona for 4 days, and then in Prague for 3 days, and then living in Barcelona.
Right. Any interest?
See it, I mean, it was a fantastic experience.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it.
Any interest in, or maybe you have already? Do you have a house or overseas as well that you?
No, I don't think they want me over there.
They don't want you over there.
I think they'd probably go, no, John. I think we're good.
Just come visit once in a while.
I would rather go over on vacation. I like to have my own little place, like a small little cottage.
Right.
Whenever I feel like traveling, I can go and do anything I want and travel.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll save your money for that instead of, I don't want a house. I mean, who needs it, right?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people are downsizing.
Well, I never upsized, so that's kind of the way I work.
Besides touring and stuff, you also got songs in movies and TV shows. I saw that, and I was pretty surprised. And I was a big fan of The Sopranos. For some reason, I don't remember the show that you were in. You were in a show.
The one with Nancy Sinatra.
Right. It was called Chasing It, I think. I think that was the name of the show.
I don't remember the name of the show. I don't think they ever told me.
And
but I was there for, I guess, from 5:30 till 7 o'clock at night, and we did it at the very end, and I was on screen for like 3 seconds.
Really? Did you get
really? And that's the way it goes with that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a very strange experience.
Did you get to meet the whole cast?
Yeah, I met Nancy Sinatra. Was great. I met James Gandolfi and all the rest of those guys. Terrific people. I really enjoyed meeting him. It was a damn shame that he died. He was just a great actor.
Yeah.
So, but these things happen. What are you going to do?
Yeah. That was, I think you did a song called Boss Man, right? During that.
Yeah, Big Boss Man, I think it was called.
Big Boss Man.
Song.
Yeah. Steve was great in that show, man.
Yeah, Steve was in his element there.
Did you kid him or anything about being on the show, or did you guys talk about it?
No, not really. I thought he was perfect for it.
He was great.
And I know he did that stuff, so I thought it was great.
Yeah, Jersey. I've been to Jersey a lot. Originally coming from D.C. and of course I've been to Atlantic City. Went to Atlantic City when they first opened up the gambling thing, and had family in Jersey. It's a cool place. It really is. And there's a lot to do there. But I was going to mention Frank Sinatra. Have you ever met Frank?
No, I never met Frank Sinatra. I saw him live a couple of times.
Right.
That was an interesting experience.
Really? Why was that?
Well, he had a little bit too much wine one night, and he started yelling about John Belushi, and I
really
didn't quite make the connection. But, he's Frank Sinatra. He can do what he wants.
Yeah. I actually saw him 5 times in concert. I saw him front row center in Vegas, front row center at, I think it was at Resorts in Atlantic City. So, what a hell of a band he had, Terrific.
He was a professional musician, that's for sure.
Yeah. So what's next for you? You got the tour. You're working. I guess you're still writing, and you got an album. We hope to see a new album, maybe next year sometime.
Yeah, I'm hoping next year that it gets finished. But I can't guarantee anything, as I say, because I just don't know.
Right. You just take it as it comes.
That's right. It's just play as it lays, as they say.
What was your greatest challenge all these years in the music business? Was there a challenge?
Losing my mind.
Losing.
I mean, they do things to you. They say things to you, and you go, "Who are you talking to? I mean, what are you talking about?" But you just kind of go with it. There's so much misunderstanding about who people are,
right,
and what their goals are in the music business. So that's just because it's kind of collapsing. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, it sure has, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's good. It's a little hubris, and a little comeuppance from that hubris is always a good thing.
Yeah. But, in the 60s, and, you had a lot of guys that ran the business that were probably a little shady, I would say.
Yeah, a few here and there.
Yeah. But you know what? Things got done. They were very good promoters. There were things that happened that were beneficial to some, but right.
Sometimes it was a little shaky, and you see these people, and you go, I don't want to have anything to do with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you want to make records back then,
no
you
choice.
couldn't afford to be in the studio yourself. I mean, you couldn't afford to pay for it yourself. Now you can. I mean, one of the great things about the modern world is that you can make your own records and not have to worry about what other people think. There's home recording and the internet being a promoting device where you can get your music heard. It's great. It's a great time to make music.
It is. I agree with you. The big thing, I guess a lot of the professionals tell new artists is you got to get out there live. I mean, that's the only way you're going to make it. You got to.
Right. You got to play live.
Right. So you've got that down, Pat.
Well, we know what we're doing, sort of.
Sort of, right?
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Here's a question, Johnny, that I ask everybody. I get a very interesting answers, as a matter of fact. If you had a Field of Dreams wish, like the movie, to make a wish, to perform, collaborate with anyone from the past or present, who would that be? Who would you pick?
Oh boy, that's tough. Well, my career, but that's out of my league, so I don't know about that. I'd like to do a duet with Bonnie Raitt. I know her a little bit, and that would be great. But these are all the kind of things you think about, but will they ever happen? Who knows?
Yeah. You should be collaborating with more people. I mean, that you'd mesh well with so many great artists. I mean, you had the Springsteen and all that, and Van Sant, but how about some newer acts?
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm always open to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to get that famous.
I'm happy where I am.
I think you are. I think you're doing all right. Johnny, you have anything else you'd like to promote or chat about?
Everything's good. We're just going to keep on keeping on and try to do the best shows and make the best
Well, we love you guys. You guys have been around for a long time. You're always on the tour circuit. You never quit. Like I said, it felt like I was growing up with you in D.C. because you were always somewhere, you know.
Well, we're always working. We're trying to, keep the wolf from the door.
Exactly. Your last album, Soul Time, 5 stars, man. It's available at Amazon.com. You're on the road again, and we'll point everybody towards your website, www.southsidejohnny.com. And you're on Facebook as well. And, good luck, and hope to talk to you again soon, and hope to see you in Florida, man.
Well, thank you very much. We'll be down there sometime.
Awesome. Enjoy the road, man. Take care. Purchase Johnny and the Asbury, Southside Johnny and Asbury Jukes' latest release, which is awesome, entitled Soul Time, at Amazon.com. It's a great album. I recommend it highly. 5 stars. More information about Southside Johnny, like I said, the Asbury Jukes, visit www.southsidejohnny.com or www.facebook.com/Asbury Jukes. Very special thanks today to James Silman for arranging this interview with Southside Johnny, and of course, the dynamic duo of Doug and Don Newsom of BBS Radio for making the magic happen for each and every broadcast of Interviewing the Legends. If you have comments or suggestions for the show, please contact me at interviewingthelegends@gmail.com, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Interviewing the Legends with Ray Shasho, for the very latest interviews. It's real news, people. Don't forget to purchase a copy of my book entitled Check the G's, The True Story of an Eclectic American Family and Their Wacky Family Business, available now at Amazon.com, and I promise you will live it. Have a great week, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Interviewing the Legends. Brought to you by the Publicity Works Agency. Call 941-877-1552 or visit us at publicityworksagency.com, specializing in author and music artist publicity plans. We shine when we make you shine. Tune in to Interviewing the Legends every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time on BBS Radio, Station 1.